Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family. Please hit the like, subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you know when I'm going to post next, okay? So, let's get the tea going for this beautiful bipolar winter day in April. It's crazy. So, we have a lunar eclipse coming, okay? So we really need to get going with this whole eclipse season coming. Get grounded, get centered before the moon hits the sun. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the tea. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you have to do to get comfortable because I'm going to spill it straight, no chaser. Which means there's no filter here. So I may rustle your feathers a little bit sometimes, but it's okay. None of us are perfect and we all need healing. So if you start feeling triggered, that's the first place you need to start digging inside, okay? So, love, light, respect, remember that. It's all about each one to each one, okay? So, remember to use my readings with discernment, okay? It may be talking about you, it may be talking about somebody around you. So, take it as it resonates, always. So, let's see what's going on. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, I'm highly favored and extremely protected. Please give me a guided, clear message as what my collectives need to know today. What's the tea? What's the tea? And one more time. What's the tea, guys? Bottom of the deck is the Strength in reverse. Now, somebody is feeling like they're being taken over by their demons. Now, I just posted a post on Facebook talking about how people think they're being haunted by demons when really they're just being haunted by their choices. Okay? So remember that. It's the Strength in reverse. What you put out, you get back. So if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable and a little bit weak and a little bit, like you can't do it and you're being haunted or tormented, it's all perception. It's all the way you're thinking, okay? So if you're thinking negativity, then you will only manifest more negativity. If you're thinking positive, you will manifest more positive. Now, there's a difference between that positive over positivity, okay? You need to have your feelings, you need to go through your feelings, and you need to stop suppressing what you're feeling because it'll only cause you to be insecure. It'll only cause you to feel like you are less than and not able to go forward. The Strength in reverse, it says that, okay? And you have the Page of Swords underneath, so it's time to learn how to get yourself out of this Strength in reverse, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, show me what the tea is. What's the tea? What's the tea? You have the Ace of Cups. It's about self-love. It's about understanding self and then putting that out. And when you really connect with somebody, it's like that overflowing, abundant feeling. Okay? This could be, I'm going to put it down so you can see this could be in anything, really. But it starts with you first, okay? And then when you go into these situations that are good for your health, good for you, you start to see how this cup is overflowing with love. That's what I'm saying. When you really transfer this pain, this resentment, this hurt that you're feeling, and you turn it into light, my door just flew open. Now I'm going to go close it, but there's nobody here. See? There's nobody here, but my door opened. It's time to let these things come in. The good things. The good things. You make sure that anything that's bad stays the fuck out of your energy. You learn to eliminate, to push. In spite of anything that's coming in, you give it back to the ethers and allow the ancestors to do their dirty work. You do not let people or energies come into your environment. It's up to you to give yourself the self-love, to know what you deserve and go forward with that. Okay? It starts within, and then you go without with, and give the love that you have internally. Remember, we're all projections of how we feel internally. Okay? So, time to open the door and let the good in and let the bad out, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving pentacle, okay? But every move that he makes is accumulating something. Knowledge, wealth. It's a slow moving process, this self-love. It really is. But somebody's coming in. It could either mean you're getting this self-love internally and it's taking a little bit of time, or somebody is taking a little bit of time getting some information in order to bring you this new cup of love. Okay, take it as it resonates. Spirit guides, show me more. Thank you. So you have the 9 of Coins. So you're very much stable, very much beautiful, sitting on your throne and attracting. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is talking about who's somebody who is extremely independent. Okay, now you have the Magician here in reverse. So somebody is trying or cannot try to manipulate anymore. Okay, it depends, take it as it resonates. But the Magician in reverse talks about an energy of manipulation and no longer being able to do so, and having, ill intent. You have the 7 of Swords. There you go. Okay, the ill intent, that Magician in reverse. The lying, cheating, backstabbing, betrayal. This 7 of Swords is talking about somebody trying to be sneaky but leaving a trail behind them. Somebody who is lying and cheating and trying to get away with something. It's like throwing the rock and hiding the hand kind of energy. But somebody is just going to end up in this 10 of Cups in reverse. It's a lack of legacy. Okay, it's becoming old all by yourself and not being able to pass down your generational wealth because you don't have any. You're all by yourself. Your real legacy is what you pass down once you're dead. And this person is by themselves. So there's not much of a legacy to pass down. And that's where the Death comes in. It's time for transformation. The Death in reverse talks about transformation. Now, there's 2 people looking at this person who is clearly transformed into a beautiful ballerina. And they're looking at her and they're trying to use her as a muse to try to find out a way to really, I'm going to show you, okay? Because the 9 of Coins is right underneath that Death card. So they're looking at this person who's extremely independent. And they see her as a ballerina or a muse, and they want to come in to offer something. There could be 2 people. But in order to do that, to get to this ballerina or this unicorn, this 9 of Pentacles woman, you're going to have to really transform, raise vibrations, okay? Because you have a public recognition card, okay? Somebody is being recognized. There's some kind of victory here. It's being seen how dark, and somebody is winning after this manipulation, after this dark energy. And somebody is in the 4 of Cups. Now, the 4 of Cups could mean that they've missed out on an opportunity or they refuse to take an opportunity. Okay, and that's the main energy that's on the side that they wanted to give me. Now, what I'm seeing is you or somebody around you has offered yourself a cup of love, had found this true self-love, and now your love is overflowing in spite of all these lying, cheating, manipulating kind of energies. You see what it is. You see that there was a trail, that somebody is just blinded and naive with the 2 of Swords that they left behind. They're carrying 5, the deception, right? And they left 2, which means that they're just blinded and naive to something. They think you are. But you have this Ace of Cups, which means it's overflowing with love and joy. manifestations. And you get a new beginning from the ancestors. That's what the ace is. Now, you have a page of the Knight of Pentacles here. So it's a slowest moving pentacle. Somebody is being extremely slow to offer you some kind of love because you're sitting very independently and they can't manipulate you. But there's this cheating, this lying. They need to learn how to transform. And it's a slow moving process, okay? Whatever they wanted to give, whatever they're going towards is extremely slow. And that's where they're looking at the legacies and this 10 of Pentacles, where it's in reverse, where they're lacking, where there was a misaligned values, and where their investments are falling through and now they're stuck all by themselves. Looking at this person who is very abundant, very structured, very disciplined, very much stable. And they see them as like a fairy kind of energy, you know what I mean? And they want to learn, they want to transform, they want to become this muse kind of energy. But the manipulation is still there. They're still trying to do something, and that's where you get the public recognition for the victory over this dark energy, over these manipulative energies, over these narcissistic energies that think they can still get one up on you even though. Okay? Now people are left very much in a cold. Now this Four of Pentacles talks about fucking taking the self-love cup, finally taking it up, but they can't. They're not looking at it, they don't want it, or they're missing out on it because of the fact that somebody is definitely getting public recognition or some kind of victory, and all they see is how they want to manipulate, how to continuously try to manipulate. But they have to transform, they have to become a butterfly, they have to go into that cocoon phase in order to get to this muse, this person who is very structured, strong, in order for them, you, somebody around you, to be very much like this as well, independent, free, financially stable. Or else you're going to be this old person as you get older. You know, we want to live young, we want to be young, we want to be spontaneous, we want to live free. But in order to get that freedom, it's a slow-moving process. But the slower you are, the less you accomplish. Okay? So you have to move. It's always about actions. As long as the actions, you know, it may not happen as fast as you want it to happen, but there's still actions going there. So continuously act. Continuously do what you need to do. In spite of all these lying, cheating, backstabbing, betrayals that you've been through, there will be a time where it comes to light, because you know, there's always breadcrumbs. There's always trails to these people, these deceptions. If you look hard enough, you will see it. It's just about self-love, guys. Okay? Because if you start to really self-love, you won't miss out on opportunities, because you know exactly what you deserve, and you will go for that, or you will wait for what you deserve. You're not gonna settle. There's no settling here. Somebody needs to understand, in order to, you know, manifest this beautiful life, you have to know your worth. Or else you will be defeated with the Five of Swords. Remember, the Five of Swords is holding it in his fucking hand. I said it already. Okay? He's holding these 5 swords in his hand. Now somebody is completely fucking defeated by the things that they have done. Remember, karma is a bitch. And that's why it's time to grab your heat. That's why this came out at the beginning, okay? They feel like they're being conquered by these demons or being haunted. Guys, you're not being fucking haunted. You're being haunted by your own inner demons, your own inner conflict, your own grave you dug yourself in. Now it's time to grab that demon internally, to let that dragon come out, to fight those demons, to be the lamb, to become the goat. Conquer your inner demons, or you will be defeated. You will be defeated because of all the spying and lying you did with the Knight. Okay? Remember I said the Knight of Swords came out earlier about this truth? You have to stand in this truth, try to learn something in order to get out of this mind frame that you have. Well, it's time to get yourself out, to conquer your own inner demons, so that you can get this home, this 1111, this joyous beginning, this dancing for life, okay? Or you will be defeated with the Five of Swords for lying and spying. Learn something new, okay? Get yourself out of this. Reclaim back your power, okay? So that you can, have love for yourself. Stand independently. It's going to take a lot of time, but you need to, it's about actions. The Knight of Wands is an action card. It's about going forward with your actions. Do what you want to do for you. Have mercy on yourself, like that fucking song just said, and go for it. Chase after your dreams. Get that foundation, that stability, that joy, that love. It's crazy that this song would come on at this time, okay? That's why I said my songs always go together with it, and it's on a playlist, so I don't pick the songs. I just let it play. So, death and transformation is the biggest message here, okay? So, now this card wants to pop out, and it's the Queen of Swords. It's time to stand in your truth, okay? With honor, protect yourself and be fun and quirky and, be authentic. Spirit guides, what's the advice for this reading? Okay. Wow. The Two of Cups. Okay. The Two of Cups. It's about marriage, romantic love, unity, partnerships, and connections, okay? The power just went out. It's fucking crazy that the power goes out, but everything else is on. It's so odd. But, there we go. Okay? So, this King of Wands. See, the power went out at the King of Wands. Now, somebody is trying to... The door opens, now the power goes off when I'm trying to read this message. Okay, the King of Wands. My music didn't stop though, which means something. It's only the light that shut off. Now somebody's trying to stop your light or stop your shine or not have you tell this, okay? The King of Wands is a fire sign energy. And they're looking at this Two of Cups. This King of Wands is motivated. He's a leader. He's got that entrepreneurial heart, The advice for this King of Wands is the King of Wands is a natural born leader of his people and very capable and confident of their abilities. The King isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking the ideas and enlisting others to help them actualize it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Now, this could be a male, this could be a female, it doesn't matter. I's definitely sitting in a King of Wands energy because, I got balls. But the Two of Cups talks about that marriage, that unity, that partnership, okay? So, see? Now the TV goes off. It's really fucked up how that goes. Anyways, the upright appearance of the Two of Cups indicates a strong partnership or connection built on equality and mutual respect. Okay? Be sure you are receiving positive energy, so be sure to share it with others. Okay? This Ace of Cups, you need to start to really teach, start to show, start to give yourself that Two of Cups, and I promise you it'll come in. It'll come in. Be this King of Wands and go after what you want. Okay? We can't do everything, but we can enlist people to help us. Some of us are really good at some things, but like myself, I'm not good at technology. I need to hire people to help me. I'm not good with, a lot of things. So in order to keep my business afloat and advertising, I need help. So I have to ask. So I do. You see what I'm saying? Because we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So somebody, I don't know if I can see that. We have the Four of Wands come up. So it's about that happiness, the stability, right? But this King of Wands right now is going through this Four of Wands in reverse. So it's a lot of conflicts with others and inner disharmony. You're gonna have to find some inner peace, okay, to transform. Understand that you are good enough, okay? The advice is you're celebrating a personal achievement or may have received a greater level of peace or balance within yourself. The reverse Four of Wands can tell you of some negativity. However, you may be on the break in communication at home or with your loved ones. You may have uncertainty with relationships there. Take time to mend relationships or let go of any things that are damaged. Okay? Because you have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so you have somebody else coming in, or it's like you're transforming your pain and turning yourself into this King of Pentacles. Take it as it resonates, okay? The advice is there's abundance, prosperity here. A lot of security, wealth, and leadership. Okay? The advice is I have a fucking zzz in my fucking ear right now. Holy hell, this reading. It's lit, okay? You are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth. You've achieved great things and can finally say you've reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. That Nine of Pentacles. Okay? And now we have the Six of Wands. Now you have the Six of Wands here, that public recognition, right? Now you have it in reverse. So somebody is falling from grace, and that's where they're going to have to look at things to transform, okay? You're doubting yourself, and you're feeling a bit of that imposter syndrome. You may also be seeking validation, but you're not getting it. Define your vision of success rather than looking for external approval. And if you're feeling egotistical, you may want to bring it down a peg before somebody knocks it down. Remember, there is nobody better than anybody, and there definitely is no competition with anybody. We are all useful. Okay? We are all useful. And that's why you don't project hate. You don't wish bad on others, because then that's just all you're going to get back, guys. You sit back, you be patient, and things will come to you. You attract. You need help, you go forward, and you ask for help like the King of Wands. You stand in your power as that, warrior. Through any of these conflicts, this unsettling, this Seven of Swords kind of energy, okay? In order for you to become this King of Pentacles, but you're going to have to let that ego fall. You're going to have an ego death, okay, to bring in this Two of Cups. Raise your vibrations, guys. That's the advice, okay? You have to be that Queen of Swords in the upright and stand firm in your truths. Be honest. It doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. What matters is how you feel about yourself, and you are definitely worthy. Now, these are 22 major arcanas, and let's see what the major arcana has to say for us today for this tea reading, okay? 23:23 on the clock. Hey, I'm just in the middle of my reading. The Lovers, come on in, have a seat. The Lovers. Okay, so what a coincidence. Number 6. So it's all about love, right? Number 6. The Lovers. Here we are at the crossroads. Decisions must be made. Departure and separations with old relations. This introduces the nations of free will and unity of the opposites. The number 6 represents the two triangles of creation, the world from above and the world from below. The refers to the ability of making a good choice or a bad choice. On the other hand, we must limit the meanings of this card to only a problem of choice. The card symbolizes comfort, love, enthusiasm, and a desire towards passionate relationships. Poorly accomplished, this card can mean negative things: empty promises, carelessness, feeling of affective abandonment, infidelities, and imprudent projects. In financial areas, this card is not beneficial. and may show opportunities of sharing. In the 6 always indicates new opportunities, beneficial offers of work, and pleasant encounters. The wolf indicates new ideas. It is a scout who involves and shares his killings with the clan. Even with its strong family ties, it considers a tendency towards individualism in order to live its perspectives and dreams. The wolf is a loyal animal and symbol of love. It shares its knowledge, helps to perceive our inericities, and I don't know what that means, and choose the path to follow to find your own inner truth. Amazing. I think I just said all of this, which is great. So let me get into the Oracle deck. So, High Priestess of Light. What do you have to say for my collective? Okay. Show me what you have to say for my collective. Remember, I send any negative energy sent towards me back into the ethers, and I allow my goon squad to do their dirty work. High Priestess of Light, what do you have to say for my collective? Balance. That's it. Balance. Stability, standing firm. The bottom of the deck is clairvoyance. Okay? So, it's time to use your introspection to interpret these things, to be able to trust yourself. Go with your inner gut and find balance and stability for yourself. Okay? I'm going to take, well, you know, it's kind of snowing out, but I'm still going to take a healing plant message, okay, and see what's going on. Because we all need healing on this journey, you know. One plant message. Okay, that is not one. I want one. Just one, guys. I want to be here. Okay, so I'm going to go with the wild rose because it flipped over. Okay, so the wild rose. The wild rose. The wild rose opens the heart by bringing us into the beauty of the moment. It helps us heal past relationships, traumas, so we can trust and love again. Wild roses moves us beyond the illusions of romantic love to selfless love. Booyah! That's fucking awesome. It's all about bringing balance to yourself, okay? Because this is going to be our affirmation for the day. And it says, I don't have to fear my fears. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Okay? Cedar. I have to read it, guys. It popped up on my table, and I'm going to read it, okay? So, cedar. So, you should use the white cedar to help you, to cleanse you, okay? Cedar's caring and compassionate energy creates a deep sense of security and protection. Cedar brings balance to your life. Balance. Fuck yeah. To our lives to help us heal our ancestral lineage. The 10 of Pentacles. It reminds us of the value of self-service. Fuck yeah. You got to take your spiritual baths, guys. You got to protect your energy. It is extremely important. Okay, so let's get some self-love advice. Okay, it says a time for healing from my manifestation Moonology cards. Okay, it is a time for healing, for balance. Do your soul retrievals, guys. Okay, spirit guides, ancestors, some self-love advice from the Animal Oracle deck. Okay, so I have another Moonology in here. I've seen it. Where is it? I seen it. I know I did. Oh, yeah. And it's the full moon in Scorpio. It says breathe through the tension. Okay? And see the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Breathe through the tension and see the bigger picture. Okay? because you have the grouse. It says express yourself through rhythm, movement, or drumming and dancing. Okay? The shark. It says trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation and be the Queen of Swords. You have choices with the Lovers. Okay? We all have choices about choices. And that big drop of my garnet says it's about time you stand in your own power and protect yourself. The Wolverine says you're tougher than you think you are. That's right. The Elk says stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you fucking deserve. Excuse my language. I got excited. But be the fucking shark, okay? Because the Manatee is here at the bottom of the deck. And it says, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Okay? So let's get the last closing message from the Oracle card. Victoria Francis. Okay, so last closing message. Okay. They're telling me to pull out the other cards, but I want to show you these before I do. Okay, so these are my beautiful new necklaces. I'm going to have them for sale soon. It's a big secret. But they're beautiful. So I have those. I have bracelets. Oh my god, they're so going to be beautiful. So let's take out these oracle cards. Okay? And see what our subconscious wants us to know, or to really ask ourselves, you know, to help us get this clairvoyancy. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, what are our dreams telling us? What do we need to ask for this team reading? Remember, this could be your reading, this could be somebody around you reading. But if you like my energy, please like, comment, subscribe, okay? Okay, so it's about communication, guys. Okay, your subconscious is asking you to go in and ask yourself, what are you having difficulties communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? What is not working smoothly in your life? And then you have the school and exams. Okay, ask yourself, in what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? Okay, and death. Look. It's about transformation. Ask yourself, what part of you and your habits need changing? Do you feel disconnected with yourself and with others? Have you been neglecting your physical or emotional health? Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, sex. Watch your sexual energy and who you share it with, okay? Do you feel disconnected with yourself and others? Do you need to feel more loving? Do you feel your needs are not being met? Now let's take the Oracle deck and see what the Oracle has to say for us. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Now trust is right there in front of me. Trust. Okay? You're going to have to trust yourself and then others. Trust yourself and the universal plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another one opens. At the bottom of the deck, it's about empowerment, empowering each other, knowing there is no competition. Believe in your own power to create, change, and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example for others. Use your past experiences to make yourself stronger. Because it's about intuition, clairvoyancy. Okay? To be able to bring the river of blessings, you have to release any kind of constraints, okay? Look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to the message that comes from your intuition and follow it through. Because you have a fucking journey card now. It's about new beginnings, guys. Do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe your life is only part of one long journey. Be prepared for an adventure. Okay? And now, last but not least, I'll take the St. Francis Oracle. Okay? Because it's about empowerment, guys. And this relationship card is right underneath the Two of Cups, the relationship. But you're going to have gratitude to be able to manifest. I don't pull the cards, I read them. Okay, so the relationship, you have a new partnership coming your way. Release present relations and leave behind those that do not support you. Be clear on what you are committing to have this gratification, okay? Be grateful. Focus on the things that you have rather than the things that you don't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily. Appreciate things and everyone in your life so that you can manifest. Okay? Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestations possible. Make your intentions clear. You're going to have to surrender. Okay? Let go of the internal and external struggles in your life. Give up the fight to control others and situation. Replenish the need to be right and surrender to the higher power. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, one card, please. One card from the St. Francis Oracle deck for the last closing message. Thank you. And we have number 29. And number 29 is 11. So you got the 1111 card coming out 3 times. So, number 29, the Ashen Queen. Okay? Reflection, inner thinking, and peace. There are times in your life when you need to stop, reflect on where you are on your path. There is no sorrow here, just the need to have a goal, something to plan for and look forward to. Meditation, visualization may be needed to calm the mind and give you some guidance. Whatever you need to do to relax, find the time to do it. When days are overloaded with the demands of modern life, it can be stressful and sometimes we need permission to be kind to ourselves. Make plan to do things which make you happy. Reconnect with nature, walk, dance, laugh, whatever it is. Time to be just you is much needed. Okay, so love, light, respect. This guy is making so much noise in the background, so I'm just going to cut this video off. Time is done. So have a beautiful day. Love, light, respect. Mwah! Have a great day. Bye.